Hello everybody and welcome. Today I'm going to give you my top baby names for 2024. No, this is not a pregnancy announcement. This is just me going over some names. Maybe in the future I'll use some of these, maybe I won't. Obviously, I have one more child that I will maybe have, and I've just kind of been like looking at names and I kind of found some that I like. So if this is a video that interests you, then please keep watching. Again, my name is Jasmine and I do a melting pot worth of content ranging from mom life to Disney to travel and all those things. And today, obviously, today's topic is mom life. Let's get started. So this is actually kind of funny because normally I would start with the girl names, but I'm actually going to start with boys because boy names are very hard. But I feel like Antonio and I feel like we know what kind of names we're searching for. So he is Hispanic and I am black and white. So we kind of try to find something in the middle, you know? We don't want something that sounds like so obviously Hispanic and we don't want something basic. So we kind of try to find somewhere in the middle. And if you don't already know, my children's names are Roman Elijah, aka Eli, and then we have CJ right here, aka Christian James. Some of these names are names that I just felt were in the middle. So for the boys, one of my favorite names is Dominic. Me and Antonio really like this name. I feel like it's strong, but it's also a very sweet name. I feel like I could totally see myself having a Dominic one day. It's just a nice name. One of my old best friends from high school, her brother's name was Dominic and they called him Dom. The next name that I really like is Miles. And some of you might be thinking of like Miles Morales, or I don't really know any other Miles, but I really like that name. I have known quite a few when I worked at the daycare. My boss's son's name was Miles, and then there was a baby Miles. I just feel like that's a nice name to have. It's definitely in my top like 2 or 3. The next name that I really like is the name Joel. And the first thing that I think of when I hear the name Joel is Joel from The Last of Us. It's another one of those strong names. I don't feel like it's super Hispanic. I really like that name. It's simple, it's short. Antonio says that people will call him Joel. Another name I really like is the name Dante, and I think of 2 things. Antonio has a buddy named Dante, and then I think of Dante from, what's it called? From Coco. The dog's name is Dante. We like D names. I also had Donovan on this list before, but I did take it off because I think of Matt Donovan from the Vampire Diaries, and I do not like him, so we are not going with Donovan. I can't. I think that's all for my boy list. Now for girls, surprisingly, this list is shorter. It used to be the opposite way around. So I'm just going to tell you the 2 that I really like. I also want to tell you what I would have named my boys if they were girls. The first name that I really like from this list is the name Layla. Now, spelling, I think I like L-E-I, but Layla just sounds so feminine and pretty. I really love the name. I have a niece, her name is Leilani, and I don't know, something about the L's. I just really like them. And speaking of L's, my next name on this list is Liliana. I love the thought of a little girl being named Lily. I think that's just so precious. Reminds me of flowers. It's just so freaking cute. I love that, but I would never name my daughter Liliana because I know 2 of them. At least girls named Lily. And a name that's been on this list before is Elena or Eliana. I really just think that's such a sweet name. I think of the Vampire Diaries, but I don't even care because I love the name Elena. Anything that ends with sounds very feminine and pretty, so I really do like those names. Those are basically all the names that I have on my for sure list, but I do want to share what I would have named my other boys. Roman's name is Roman Noel. If he was a girl, I remember this distinctly. I was 20 years old. We were like, oh, we'll name her Athena Tate. And thank God we didn't because I don't really like that name. Oh, yeah? For Eli, his name was going to be Alea Michelle. And Michelle is my mom's name, so that's where we were going with that. We would have had Athena Tate, Alea Michelle, and what were we thinking? And for Christian, I can't remember what our girl name was for him. If you've been following along long enough, when I had my miscarriage, my second miscarriage, we were going to name that one Giselle. Those are the names that I had for girls that were coulda, shoulda, wouldas. All in all, that is all I have for you guys today. I would love to know what your baby names list is or any names that you really love. Who knows? One day I might need some recommendations or maybe I'll use something from this list. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!